Hello, and welcome to So I Married an Iranian. This is lesson 4. My name is Chris, and I'll be learning about the Persian culture and language along with you.
And my name is Layla, and I'll be your teacher for the course. So today we're going to continue our conversation about questions that you can ask, specifically about where you're from and where you live. And we're going to begin the lesson with some really simple answers to some questions that you can have. And that's how to say yes and no. So in Persian, like in some other languages, there are two different ways to say yes. There's a more formal way that's similar to the English yes, and then a more informal way that's more similar to the English word yeah.
Okay.
Right. So the way you say yes in a formal way is balé.
Balé.
And the way you say yeah is are.
Are. And this is one that I hear a lot whenever Layla's talking to her folks. It's are.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now you know. Yeah. But you do want to be careful if you're talking to your in-laws or something. It might be considered rude if you say are.
So I would be saying balé.
Exactly. Just like that. And to say no in the Persian language, it's very simple. Nah.
Nah.
And it sounds like you're copying someone there.
Well, that's our little kid is almost 2, and he runs around going nah.
He does use that a lot. So okay, to go through these once more. Balé.
Balé.
Meaning yes. Are.
Are.
Meaning yeah. And nah.
Nah.
Meaning no.
That's right. And if you have the study guide here, you'll see that there's a lot of symbols over the vowels here. If you go to the very back, it has a little pronunciation guide. There's a short A, which is just the bland A. There's the long A, which is the one with a little bar on it. So that's the one that's in are.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah. So we came up with our own system for the phonetic English, which I've heard is a pretty good system. A lot of people just write us asking for if they could see what our system is. And it's a simple way of showing you how to pronounce the vowels, because we do have different ways of pronouncing them in the Persian language. So in the last lesson, we learned to talk about how to say where you are a native of. And we learned to say, man ahle Iran hastam. Means I'm from Iran. I'm a native of Iran. But there's another very simple way to say this, and that's just to say I am from Iran, using the word from, which in Persian, from is as.
As.
So to say I am from Iran, I say man az Iran hastam.
Man as East Texas. Hastam.
That's right. And hastam is the first person conjugation for I am. So man as Iran hastam.
Man as East Texas hastam.
And since we're learning new words and we want to learn how to say them and use them in a few different contexts, you can also use this word hastam, or I am, to say your name. So we've learned how to say my name is in like isme man Layla hast, or
Esme man Chris hast.
But you can also very simply just say man Layla hastam, which, what do you think that means?
I am Layla.
That's right. So man Layla hastam.
Man Chris hastam.
Perfect. So 2 different ways of using this word. And the opposite of hastam is nistam.
Nistam.
That's right. So you can say man Layla nistam.
Oh, man Layla nistam.
Man Chris nistam.
There you go.
Or you can say man az Iran nistam.
Oh, man as Iran nistam.
So I'm not from Iran.
I'm not either.
Right. That's good. And moving on, we are talking about how to say where we are from, but where you are from is not necessarily where you are living at the moment, which is the case for both of us. We both moved to Austin. So to say I live in Austin, we need to learn a few new words. The word for in, quite simply, is dar.
Dar.
Right. And then to say live, we need to learn a compound verb. So Iranians don't just say I live. They say I do a living or I do life.
I do life.
Exactly. So the word for life is zendegee.
Zendegee.
And to say I do life is zendegee meekonam.
Zendegee meekoneen.
Exactly. So I do life. So I would say I do life in Austin.
Oh.
That's where I live. That's how you say where you live. So I would say man dar Austin zendegi mikonam.
Man dar Austin zendegee meekoneen.
Perfect.
And Austin is a great place to do life. If you're going to do life, here's a good spot.
I agree. It's a beautiful day today too. So yesterday was a little cloudy, but it's usually sunny. So in Persian, like a lot of other languages, you can see who you're talking about in a sentence based on how you've conjugated the verb. So you don't necessarily have to say man dar Austin zendegi mikonam. If I just say dar Austin zendegi mikonam, you can tell by the zendegi mikonam that I'm talking about myself. So let's try that. Dar Austin zendegi mikonam.
Dar Austin zendegee meekoneen as well.
Good. And then to ask, so if we want to ask this question, so man dar Austin zendegi mikonam, if I want to say where do you live, you say, you have to use the word where, and that is a new question word, so we're going to learn it by yourself first. The word for where is kojā.
Kojā.
Exactly. So you ask to kojā zendegi mikoni.
To kojā zendegee meekonee.
Exactly. And that it's to, so that's informal. So there's
Right.
that way of asking it, and there's also a formal way of asking it, and that is Shumā kojā zendegi meekoneen.
Meekoneen because it's Shumā.
Exactly.
Shumā kojā zendegee meekoneen.
Exactly. And to do the thing we just learned, let's take off those the first word. Let's just say kojā zendegi meekonee. We don't have to have the to. Just like we said before.
Kojā zendegee meekonee.
And to say it formally, kojā zendegi meekoneen.
Kojā zendegee meekoneen.
Yes.
And the formal one is what you'd use with your in-laws or a teacher or anyone older or, in a more formal setting.
Exactly. So now you ask me using formal or informal, whichever you choose, and I'll answer. Ask me where I live.
Kojā zendegee meekonee.
Dar Austin zendegi mikonam. So I live in Austin. So
Aure.
Good. Chris is using the words he knows so far
Yes.
to make meaningful conversations. So like you saw, we both dropped the subject because it was understood.
And we did it informally because we're married.
That's right. So I'm going to now put the two things we've learned together. And I'm going to add two new words in there. So I'm going to say the full sentence, and then we'll go back and learn the two new words that I put in there.
Okay.
But see if you can understand, based on context clues, what I'm saying. Man az Iran hastam, vali hala dar Austin zendegi mikonam.
Well, I'm going to guess that it means, but now.
That's right. So, what's the full sentence mean?
Oh, I'm from Iran, but now I live in Austin.
That is very good. So we threw in two words, but now, which we haven't learned before. So the word for but is vali.
Valley.
And the word for now is hala.
Hala.
Exactly. So let's put these two different parts that we've learned together in one sentence. So man az Iran hastam.
Man az East Texas hastam.
Vali hala dar Austin zindagi mikonam.
Valley hala dar Austin zendegee meekoneen.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of new words.
Yeah, I got lost. I had to cheat and look at our sheet. Again, these are very helpful when you're learning. You can find them on the website. All right.
That's right. So we both said where we were from, which Iran and East Texas, but we both end up in Austin.
Now, you could drop that, though. You could drop the man, right? And just say, Az East Texas hastam,
Yes.
Valley Hala Dar, Austin, Zendegee, meekoneen.
Perfect. Yes, you can. That's exactly right. So yeah, so we learned today how to say yes and no, which is very useful. We learned to say where we live and to say where we're from. And we're keeping these lessons short and sweet so that you can have a bite-sized lesson each time. You can learn while you're having your chai. And in the podcast for lesson 4, we actually go over everything that we learned in lessons 1 through 3. Chris has been really practicing whenever we're FaceTiming with my family or we visited.
They're all very impressed. I'm 4 lessons in now, and I think I'm proud of where I'm at.
Definitely. And we'll be back next time with another lesson. And if you have any cultural topics that you'd like to learn about, please leave them as comments below this lesson. We're always looking for new topics to explore in this new world of marrying an Iranian.
That's right.
So thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.